Hello everybody and welcome back to the Art of Alopecia. For those who don't know me, my name is Marcy and I have an autoimmune condition called alopecia universalis. Basically what that means is my immune system mistakenly attacks my hair follicles, and that is why I'm completely bald and balding throughout my body. And on this YouTube channel we primarily do wig reviews, but I have done some tips, tricks, tutorials, Q&As, all of that fun stuff. I'm also very active on two other social media platforms. I have my Instagram and my TikTok. You can also find me under the name The Art of Alopecia, but if not, I will link them down below. And I also have a Gmail account that you can email me at if you don't necessarily feel comfortable reaching out to me via social media. So you can email me at theartofalopecia@gmail.com. I'm back in front of the Brooklyn Bridge. Unfortunately, it's a little bit darker than I normally like to do my wig reviews in, but it's just been so gloomy these past few days and there hasn't been a great time to film it because I always like to do it when the sun is shining, and unfortunately that has not happened, but the window is open. Hopefully it does the wigs justice. But today's a really exciting day, guys, because I'm not going to be reviewing just one, but 3 of Uniwigs' newest pieces from their Colorist collection. I'm so excited! So this is the first time that anyone is really seeing these wigs other than the colorists and maybe the company. So I am the first client to try them out and I'm so honored and so excited to show you guys. They're launching this new colorist collection very, very soon, probably after I post this review. It's going to be wild. These pieces are so beautiful. And let me tell you, I have reviewed numerous pieces by Uniwigs, and these are by far the best. So if you guys are interested, then keep watching. Okay, so since I have 3 wigs to get through, I'm not going to do the whole unboxing thing. If you guys want to see the unboxing process, I will have the link down below for either my TikTok or my Reel. It's the same video, just on 2 different platforms. But basically, they all came in one of their Uniwigs boxes. I love their boxes so much because 1, they're minimalistic, simplistic, beautiful, elegant, but they also are sturdy and they have a magnetic opening fold, which is great for security. These are great boxes to store your wigs in. Will keep them nice and protected while your wig is not on your head, because I always say if you are investing in a high quality product like a wig, you want to make sure that the storage is equally as protective, because when it's not on your head, you want it to be safe. Alrighty, let's just dive right into it. So unfortunately, none of these wigs actually have names, so I'm just gonna give them temporary names to refer them back to, but don't quote me on these names because they're not actually their names. So I'm gonna give this one Brownie. Introducing Miss Brownie. Do you understand why it's called the Colorist Collection? How insane is this? Oh my goodness. So Miss Brownie, quote, she is 18 inches in length. She's 150% density, so she's a hefty girl, and her cap size is 22 inches in circumference. For some reason, this one, they're all average cap sizes, but this one feels the largest on my head. And just for a reference, I have a very, very small head. I wear a size small, extra small. So if you are a small-headed babe, I don't think any of these wigs will work for you, but hopefully with their colorist collection, they'll come out with more small sizes. So the lace is not cut. I wasn't unfortunately allowed to cut the lace. Hopefully I'm gonna do my best to give this wig justice without the lace cut, because this wig is going home to one very beautiful, beautiful person who is gonna keep her. I'm not keeping any of these because they're gonna go home to someone else. Okay, so her cap construction, so she is a lace top. She does not have ear tabs, so you will have to cut in your own ear tabs, and she is a machine closed wefted back. She does have some combs, but as I always say in all my videos, you can easily remove these combs if you are fully bald and don't necessarily need them. And she has her adjustment straps at the back. I have them on the very tightest strand just because this wig is very big for my head. Let's try on Miss Brownie. So if she looks overly big on my head, it's because she is overly big on my head. but I'm trying to give this wig justice because it is just so stunning. If it's lifting, that is because it is way too big for my head, even on the tightest straps. So for my small-headed babes, I don't think this wig is gonna be, it's not gonna be for us. Oh my goodness. Wow, 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 wow. Thing that I've noticed among all three of these wigs, the knots are bleached. And that is something that Uniwigs has not done before, and I am in love. Like, look how seamless that part looks. You can also part it wherever you would like, as long as it's within the lace. Like, that looks like scalp. Oh my goodness. And then the hairline, the knots are also pretty invisible, pretty transparent to my skin. Obviously, it would look better if the lace was cut. And then obviously you'd have to cut in your own ear tabs. The hairline is quite straight, but it does have some room if you wanted to pluck it. Depends on what you're trying to use your wig for. So if you are one to put your hair up very often and you want that sleek hairline, you want to consider plucking the hairline or even adding in some baby hairs to kind of disguise that hairline. Oh my goodness, she's just so gorgeous. The hair quality is awesome. It's really smooth human hair. I don't know the origin behind the hair. Unfortunately, I don't have a whole lot of information on it. In terms of the cap construction is a pretty basic kind of lace top, machine wefted back cap construction. Nothing overly special about this cap construction. You can find this in a lot of different wigs, but honestly I think they are great because usually they are more on the affordable side. I find them to be pretty comfortable and they do seem to last like a good amount of time. It really depends on how you treat your wig, how often you're wearing it, but I am just so obsessed with this color, with this length. I think the density is pretty high for my liking, and I think the wig is just overly big on my head. But let's turn to the next one. They all have the same cap construction, so we're gonna skip that kind of, okay, I'm gonna show you the cap construction because they are all the same. Introducing number 2, we're gonna call this one Miss Silver. Goodness. Like, look at that color job. Absolutely obsessed. So obsessed. So this one is 22 inches in length. She is 130% density, so a little bit of a lower density than the previous one, and she is again an average cap size, same cap construction. Let's throw her on. Oh my goodness, I wish I could show you guys this without the lace. I think this is my second favorite. I think the last one is probably my favorite. All right, let's throw this on. Oh my god, okay, I'm gonna adjust the camera so you guys can see this. Oh my goodness. She is so incredibly stunning. Like, look at this hairline, look at this part. Again, you can part it wherever you like, but ultimately, look at this color. I am simply in love. I'm just looking at myself in the mirror, staring at this hairline and at this part, and no one would be able to tell that I'm ever wearing a wig. This is just so natural. It really does make a difference when the knots are bleached. Oh my goodness. Okay. So here is the hairline. It's still got that kind of straightness that the other one has. You do have to cut in your own ear tabs. There is room if you wanted to do a little bit of plucking or add in some baby hairs. It already comes with a little bit. But if you wanted to add more, that's definitely an option. Give you guys a look at the back. Oh my goodness, I am so obsessed. This is so stunning. I don't unfortunately know how much these will be. I have a feeling they might be a little bit more expensive than Uniwigs' kind of average price range. Sorry, I'm just trying to adjust the camera, but hopefully they will still be somewhat affordable, because that's the reason why I love Uniwigs. But honestly, this is one of the highest quality wigs that I think I've ever reviewed by Uniwigs, so I would understand if they had to bump up the price. Oh my goodness, what do you guys think? This is so stunning. It doesn't come with any face framing layers, I don't think. It doesn't look like it. So that's another thing that you could do to make things look a little bit more realistic, because obviously hair is not always one length. There are always layers. Oh my goodness, this is so gorgeous. Okay, let's move on to the third one. Okay, last but not least, this is my favorite one out of the entire collection, and I'm sure you were able to see it on my face in the unboxing if you watched it. Introducing, we're gonna give her the name Miss Foxy. Oh my god. She is like the most stunning. Oh, and I also haven't been able to go in depth about the color. I just don't have that information accessible to me. So I'm sorry, apologize for that. But also you guys know that I always butcher the colors if it's not right in front of me. So introducing Miss Foxy. She is so stunning. She starts off with like this warm dark copper, and then it leads into a softer, lighter copper. Just absolutely stunning. Again, same cap construction. It is again 22 inches in length, 130% in density, just like the other one, and 22 inches in the cap size. So she is an average cap size. So let's throw her on. This is my favorite. I love her so much. Ooh. I did not put that on right. Oh my goodness, she's still not centered. I think red is definitely my color. It will always be my color. Let me stand up. Oh my goodness. So again, have to cut the ear tabs in, have to cut the lace. Oh my goodness, this one feels a little bit lighter in density. I know it's the same density. I don't know why it feels a bit lighter, but it feels lighter than the second one, Miss Silver, compared to Miss Silver. Again, not her name, but we're gonna go with it. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited for the person who gets to keep this wig, because it has just melted my entire heart. Let me show you guys the back. Again, if it looks a little back heavy, that's because it's probably too big for my head. You know it's too big for your head when there are wefts sticking out. So I can pinch a weft and there is about like an inch to 2 inches too big on both sides. Just like that. So I wouldn't be overly concerned, but obviously you want a wig that ultimately fits your head perfectly, or as perfectly as possible. Okay, let's give like an overall kind of review of these 3 wigs. One, I think they are absolutely stunning. They are so gorgeous. Definitely the highest of quality wigs that I've seen come out of Uniwigs. I will say that, and I will say it again. These are just outstanding, outstanding. The coloring is unlike anything I've ever seen, again, come from Uniwigs, so I'm super excited that they're starting to branch out into different cap constructions, different colors and stuff like that. That's really exciting. In terms of the cap construction, they are all the same. I already mentioned this before. They are a basic cap construction, but you do have a lot of versatility within the lace. The only thing about these kinds of wigs is you do, let me see. So since there are no ear tabs, you might get to a point where the lace might be flimsy and you may have to glue it or tape it down, which is not that much work. But if you do call yourself or do consider yourself a lazy alopecian like I do, where you just want something that you can easily throw on and out the door you go, then just keep that in mind if you're looking at purchasing one of these wigs, because lace is a beautiful thing. It makes things so much more realistic, but unfortunately when you don't have those ear tabs, you do have to kind of secure the ear tabs that you do cut in down, or else they will start to flip up. Unless you're planning on wearing your wig down, then usually the hair will disguise the lace from flipping up. In terms of the lace and the naturalism, this is so natural, so beautifully realistic. I am absolutely obsessed. In terms of what you can and can't do with it, so for all of these wigs, obviously, as I said, you can do a lot of styling within the lace due to the wefting at the back. You can put it into a medium to low pony, just kind of pull that back nape back and kind of scruff it up a little bit and kind of bring down some of those hairs, but unfortunately you can't do a high pony. You could do a half up, half down, which is super cute. Oh my goodness, that would look so cute. Just be weary about those back wefts, especially if you are buying a wig that is a little bit too big for your head. As I said, my cap construction, or my cap size, is like 19 to 20 inches in circumference. This is 22, so that is a few inches too big for me. But if styling hair doesn't bother you, or you don't feel like you need to, then I wouldn't worry too much about the average cap size. In terms of it being human hair, you can curl it, you can straighten it, you can have so much fun with it, crimp it, put hot rollers in it. You can basically treat it as if it was your own hair growing out of your scalp. You can color it if the color job starts to fade after a while. Do wear it very often and you are exposing your wigs to sunlight, then it's just kind of like human hair where the color will eventually start to fade. So there's just so much that you can do with a human hair wig, which is why I ultimately love human hair wigs. I prefer them over synthetic just because, like, I'm running my fingers through this hair and it's so silky smooth. Oh my goodness. But also it's still a wig with hair on it, so treat it with the utmost amount of respect. So if you are using hot tools, then I would highly recommend using that protectant spray to protect the hair. You want to obviously extend the wig's lifetime as much as you can, but I'm so obsessed. I think that is it for my review. Ultimately, it was very positive. My mind is just completely blown by these wigs. I absolutely adore Uniwigs, and I think they are just getting better and better, which is really exciting because I've been following them for many years now, and I've reviewed many of their wigs, both synthetic and human hair. So this is something really exciting to see. I will list down all of my previous reviews by Uniwigs down below if you are interested in watching. But oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't have a link just yet because they are not posted on the website, but the minute that they are, I will link it down below. And if you are seeing one of these wigs and you fall in love, I would highly recommend quickly buying it as soon as they go up. So post it on my Instagram once they are live, because as I said, there is only one of these, and these are the ones in my hand. Obviously I'm shipping it back to Uniwigs and then they will ship it to you, but there's only one, so if you want it, then you gotta snag it. Oh my goodness. But I do have a discount code for you guys, so you can use my discount code at checkout to save a little bit of moolah. Who doesn't love saving a little bit of money? But without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you want to continue seeing my face. Follow me on my other social media platforms. Also follow Uniwigs, they are awesome. They also have a Helper Hair Instagram page, which is so incredible. It's run by an amazing woman, and she posts so much good content, really educational, kind of tutorial-based content, but also giving you guys an update on the newest of wigs and stuff like that. So I would highly recommend. I will link it down below. But that is it for me today, guys. I'm gonna stop rambling. Thank you so much for watching. Go check out Uniwigs, and we will see you next time on The Art of Alopecia. Bye, guys.